Okay.
So supposedly we are live. Julie is checking to see if on her other device if Facebook is live.
Yeah, I
And
don't see it yet.
we're just gonna be with that fact that we're probably live, and looking forward to people coming and poking in. We're trying out a new way to go live on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and so. Yeah, do we want to just
Well,
act as if?
I don't see that we're on live right now on Facebook.
Got it.
That's weird. But let me check out YouTube.
Got it. All right. So yeah, like we're just playing and learning, and nothing's wrong. We just finished a big upgrade with our RV, where we can basically boondock anywhere, and really, as far as electric goes, for any amount of time. So
I don't even have YouTube. I don't even have YouTube downloaded.
Yeah.
In this, can you check your computer?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, let's just check. Sorry, guys. We're just
in like discovery mode here. But we so what I was saying is we just finished our upgrade to our trailer that allows us. So we got someone. So here we go.
Can I come? See, it says Facebook user.
Nice. So Facebook so
you
is
can
live.
See us.
Yeah.
But so, like, I don't get it.
So let's just drop it.
No, so, I want to figure this out. But you can keep talking. Yeah. While you talk, I'm going to figure this out.
So we finished our battery upgrade, and now we can basically boondock anywhere, like I said earlier. As long as we play around and turn off the inverter, basically, our solar is enough to keep us going. And we'll run out of water, basically, or we'll fill up our waste tank. So we are about to hit the road and head from Southern California across the country to the New York area. We have some stops that we've considered and thought about, and we're looking for people to pop in here and give us some ideas. But basically, to give you a sense for where we're heading from Southern California. We might head to Northern California to hit,
like Central California.
To Central California to hit
Yosemite, so Sequoia, then Yosemite, and then we would come back, like we would go east and south to, well, we were thinking about doing Vegas.
Yeah, just like how I can't drive by Vegas and not stop in Vegas. So we were considering stopping in Las Vegas, and then we are going to the Grand Canyon.
And then I want to do Sedona.
So we're really excited. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. When I was traveling with my family, the furthest west we ever got, I think, when we did our road trips, was Oklahoma, I believe, was the furthest we drove west.
Oh, so it's Ralph Domenico. Hi, Ralph. So we're just testing out this new like platform that we're using called StreamYard, where it allows us to stream on both Facebook and YouTube, and we can see you who you are if I look at Facebook, but not on this platform that we're using. So
it's called StreamYard.
Yes.
And so no big deal. So that means we can't really give shout outs on this, which kind of stinks.
But unless I have the Facebook on my computer, which I'm going to do.
Yeah, you could.
Because I want to see you guys. Hello, Ralph. Where are you from?
Ralph is from New York.
Ralph is from New York. Awesome.
Yeah, he just retired. He wants to come travel with us.
Yay.
I think he just retired.
Did you just retire? Doesn't Chris work anymore?
Not really. No, not really. No.
We're doing something else though. Right now we're both super busy doing something. It's like the equivalent of business school.
Yeah.
But in the coaching and transformational work world.
Yeah.
So we're really busy with that, as my family can attest. They're like, "You're home right now, but you're always on the phone." I'm like, I know. It's effectively like we're going to business school right now.
Yeah. So
that's what we're working on.
But now we're working on, bringing this travel channel, the Freedom Frequency, to everyone here.
That's the business we're working on.
So yeah, there's going to be lots of new content and live videos coming in from the road, specifically if we get to the parks in Central California. Otherwise, it's going to be like probably straight to Vegas, then Grand Canyon. At where are we going to go after that? Do we have any? Oh, Sedona is a place that Julie wants to check out. I don't know what we're going to do in Sedona. Maybe we're going to meditate or something like that. Like, what are we going to do in Sedona?
Definitely going to meditate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to meditate in Sedona for what, like 5 days straight? Is that what,
at minimum? I would not mind doing a silent meditation retreat.
All right. So maybe a silent meditation retreat if we can agree on that.
Well,
I don't know if I could be silent for any amount of
I would love for you to be silent for a couple hours.
A couple hours or a couple days?
A couple days would be awesome.
Oh, stop.
No offense.
Stop. Are there any suggestions on where we should go? Not yet. So then after that, where do we put? We're using this thing called RV Trip Wizard.
Yes, we just learned about it recently from our friends, and Vince and Mira, and they love this. So basically, Michael Pearson, what's up, Michael Pearson?
Oh, so from YouTube, it comes in.
Yeah, it's coming in. Your comment from YouTube is coming in. Oh, that means YouTube is working.
That means YouTube is working. Woo-hoo! We didn't know. That's our first YouTube comment. Thank you, Michael. Love you much. And then I think after we go to, what'd you put? Like this what was that? Oh, the Monument Valley was one of the places you put as a place we could potentially go. And then from there,
that's a Navajo tribal park. It's actually not a national park, but it's a tribal park, which I just became aware of, and I want to look more into that because there's a lot of protected Indian or tribal parks around the country that are very beautiful.
Yeah, so if you look at between that area, so just outside of Sedona and this park that you're talking about right now that I've never heard of, we basically have 1,200 miles to cover where it seems like there's nowhere to stop. So somewhere between so say Sedona, and basically we marked a spot in Arkansas that we might stop, these hot springs.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's definitely, if anyone knows of any cool places to stop along the way, I don't know, what is it, I-40 there or something like that? It's probably I-40. I see 20 down here, so it's probably I-40. Yeah, likely I-40. I can't see. And then we want to check out Nashville. Julie is very interested in looking at Tennessee as a potential place to settle down one day, right? I think they have no income tax there. It's
a no income tax state.
Nice. We're not making any money right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Not yet. We made $2 on
no, $3 off the toilet video. Everyone loves the toilet
bidet video from an Amazon.
And Michael actually told me that he went to Home Depot because he was interested in the bidet video. But Mike, you got to click on our links.
Why are you going to Home Depot? You have to click on our affiliate link. Okay.
Yeah. Take you right there. You can get the right size for your larger toilet than our small RV toilet.
So I realized when we were putting together their trip that I've actually never even been to a national park. Can you believe it?
No. Well, now we can go to any national park we want because we have our battery hookup, but we'll have to stop and get water every couple of days.
Yeah. I saw that you can buy it's almost I'm going to call it a Camelback, but for RV life. It's just this huge bag that you can fill with water. And when we run out of water, you can just refill it with that bag. So that'll save you a trip.
So this reminds me of a time that Julie wanted me to make a table for our outside out of cement. And she showed me how large she wanted the table to be.
We get compliments on that table all the time, by the way.
And she was like, I want this to be solid cement. And I showed her, I put one bag of cement near her. And I said, it's going to take about 3 bags to make a table out of concrete.
It's a coffee table.
It's a coffee table. And so I showed her I was like, see how heavy this thing's going to weigh 400 pounds if you make it out of concrete. We ended up, I ended up I framed it basically you're with building lumber.
So you're connecting this because of how heavy it is.
Yeah. So now I'm going to get back to the
so you're going to go into a whole story.
Yeah. So a whole story about that. So we made this thing, whatever. Basically, I spackled on cement to make the coffee table. But the funnier, so if we carry water in like a big thing like that, I don't even know how I'm gonna get
It's
out of
gonna
the truck.
be
It's
so,
gonna be so
water
heavy.
is like I think 6 pounds per gallon, and if that thing is 10 gallons, how big is our tank? How big is our water tank?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't think our water tank's much more than like 15, 20 gallons.
You think so? That's it?
It's not much, no. Well,
Okay,
how long did it take to fill
water.
up?
I'm gonna look this up. Water tank capacity
27,
in
17 foot.
2019, 27 feet globe trotter. I feel like we should know this stuff.
Yeah, we should.
Right.
The problem is it just tells us a percentage. So
well, like, but I think we should know how much capacity.
someone's gonna
we
put it in
have.
the comments faster than you could find it, probably.
Total black tank is 39. I feel like you told me before how much it is. And so, okay, we know. So maybe we just forgot. The black tank is 39 gallons. That's a lot. No wonder people say that they can be out there for like a whole week.
The gray tank's the gray tank's the major problem. We filled up the gray tank in one meal the other day.
Oh, so the freshwater capacity is also 39 gallons.
39. Oh, that's way more than I thought.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
it lasts
that long.
If you try to clean dishes, it's gonna last. It's the worst.
So basically, all the tanks are the same size: 39, 39, and then the gray water tank is 37.
Yeah. So the gray is smaller than the fresh.
Yeah. But this, I think that this water bag will just like help you in like a pinch when you're in a pinch.
Well, I think really for that water bag to fit in our truck, I know we got our new cap install and everyone saw that video. Tien's gonna have to take his stuff back, or I'm gonna have to leave it in California.
Tien, if you're watching, your stuff gotta go.
So,
just kidding.
No, we'll take it back. I don't know that we're gonna be able to do the water thing right now, and I don't know if it's practical or not. So
always a no. Always a no.
You gotta say no at first, and then like
eventually,
if she really asks hard enough, then maybe it becomes a yes.
I think I wear you down.
You do. You wear.
There's a lot of things that we've done in this RV where it was like, no, not possible.
Yeah, like the reverse osmosis. So we got a couple comments. I think Julie was selling a Berkey today because just took up too much space in the air.
A Berkey is a water purifier. I'm really big on making sure that we have access to clean, trustworthy water everywhere we go, especially when we're on the road. Like, we don't know what the water, like the purity of the water anywhere we go. We have no idea. I don't want to take the risk. You guys have seen Aaron Brockovich, right? I know you guys have. Anyway, I don't want to. You remember that?
Yeah.
You're looking at me like I have no idea.
I just
what you're
noticed
talking about.
that I look like a cherry. I ran today and did not put any sunscreen on.
That's great. Stay focused. Anyway, so I just want to have peace of mind with clean drinking water. And I'm sure most of you can understand. So we got this Berkey, and Berkey is like supposedly the leader when it comes to water purification on the road when you're in an RV. But it's like it's a 1.5 gallon capacity. It takes up a lot of space. And I'm just going to be honest, like it don't
take particulate out.
We have this particulate meter, like tester thing. And we tested the particulate. So it's ppm. And it was still very high after we used this filter. But what they say, though, is that in their defense, what they say is it takes out like all the bad particulates and then they put the good particulates in because, water naturally has minerals and like it's good for your body and all that. So they say they take out the bad, they leave the good, but I have no idea how to test that. So it didn't make me feel comfortable.
So we decided
call me a skeptic.
So we decided to go with reverse osmosis, right?
But before we did that, our in between was like literally filling water jugs, filling like 1 gallon water jugs. We had like 4 of them, and it was such a pain in the butt, like lugging it around and worrying about how much water we have left. And so I think I wore you down on reverse osmosis.
Yeah. So we actually got a comment today on Facebook when you were selling the Berkey that you.
Yes, I'm selling the Berkey, guys. If you guys want it,
give
like
it to you on the cheap. It's barely used. Julie,
I'm selling it for like $200.
Yeah,
and it was originally $300.
Yeah. So there's that, and we're gonna do a video on that. It worked out really well installing that in our twin bed. It's actually under Julie's bed. The whole reverse osmosis system.
How did we start talking about this?
I don't know. We're just talking.
I think
we were talking about the amount of time we could actually stay on the road without going somewhere where we have to dump or get water and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you went to the size of the tanks, and then So really, I think we went off topic, and that's great. But yeah, we're traveling across the country. We don't know where we're going to be between basically Arizona and like call it maybe Arkansas or Nashville. So we're, if anyone has any great ideas, we're free to kind of stop wherever.
Also, like at the place that we mentioned. So first of all, we don't have as much. We have like a dream list of everywhere we want to go.
Yeah.
And we could hit all those spots, but we will be exhausted and zombies. It does take a lot to like continue to pack up and be driving.
Yeah.
Right. It does take a lot.
Meant to be a free trip. Like we're going to be chill. We're going to just
but what I mean is that like if we stop at all those places and be on the move and on the road all the time, it's going to be very exhausting.
Yeah.
So like what my ideal situation is that we actually pick like anywhere we go, we stay there for a week. Yeah. 5 days to a week. And so really if we do that, we only have like 4 places. We only have time for 4 places. So I would love to hear your suggestions. We would love to hear your suggestions.
Yeah, your top 5 places across
and what do we do there?
Yeah, what should we do?
What
do you guys want to see videos of? Like, what do you want to see videos of? Because I mean, part of our thing is just going to be like, putting up videos in real time on it. So
right. So like what? Like for example, Grand Canyon. I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
What should we do there?
Maybe we can crash our new drone that we don't have a license.
Maybe we got a drone,
but we don't have a license, so you can't fly.
We don't. We learned that apparently to fly it, if you are using it, if you have the intention of using it for business, which we do, you need to get a license. You effectively need to get like a pilot's license. So we have to do a whole course on that, which is really interesting.
We're really looking forward to that. That's one of those things that we've been procrastinating like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll do it.
And then what else? Yeah, I think we should get, I'd love to get some paddle boards too. We like paddle boarding and we don't have the space for it, but now that we have the cap on the truck, we do. Maybe. Yeah. And they make, Chris is like clearly not very excited about that.
TN stuff. We have to get TN stuff to his house. Once we get all that stuff out of our truck, we'll have a lot more room in our truck. Okay.
So no paddle boarding?
I mean, I don't know where there's going to be a place to paddle board right now, but I'm
sure there's going to be places all over.
We could always, let's consider it. Let's consider how many times we're going to use it. And then
I think the more times the more we have it, or the fact that we have it, we'll use it more.
Yeah. I mean, or like you just rent it because you're not going to use it. You're not going to do it that often.
And sometimes though, you're like, I don't want to go through the hassle of renting and like all of that stuff.
Well, you know what? I have a great idea. Why not people put comments if they think we should buy paddle boards?
Buy or rent.
And
I hear Costco has pretty good.
And I'm for renting. So if you're with Chris, you can just say Chris. If you're with Julie, you can say Julie.
You're making it sound like we're so adversarial. We're on one team.
We're on one team, but like we don't agree, right? So
all right. So you're just voting right now. We're all on one team, but you're just voting. Should we rent or buy paddle boards? And by the way, like we're not looking for huge paddle boards. I have my eye on the blow up paddle boards.
I'd love to stand on one of those. Unfortunately, I'm 6'2", about just under 200 pounds, and a small paddleboard is not going to be fun.
Honey, what has my coaching been? Use your core.
All right,
guys. Well, with that, we're gonna hop. We're playing around with how to best engage with you guys, and we're gonna try to do Facebook Lives and YouTube lives more often. On the daily. Oh my goodness.
We're going to say,
is that what we're committing to?
On a daily. And I think we'll come to you live from the iPad if it works. We got to see if this StreamYard thing works. And like, we could like be live in the Grand Canyon next week or 2 weeks from now. Like, who knows? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, guys. Well, we're signing off for now. Have a great night, evening, wherever you are. And we will see you
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.